Hey, I know you don't want to feel your feelings because they're uncomfortable. They're kind of a pain in the ass. They probably take up too much time making you uncomfortable. They may feel like they are difficult to impossible to recover from, and they might derail you from just being able to function and get through the day. And sometimes we need to get through the day. I totally get that. Not to mention, you're a human being. So it's in our nature to avoid discomfort when we can. But our emotions are unavoidable. And when we distract from them, when we push them down, when we deny them, when we avoid them in whatever way that we do, they get bottled up inside of our body and they compound, which means they grow in intensity until they build up pressure and they either overflow or they cause a significant amount of stress. They keep us in a state of survival mode. They cause us to have outbursts and be reactive. So essentially, they start affecting our physical, mental, and emotional state, as well as our relationships, our health, and our life. If you don't deal with your emotions, it's like having a full, to the point of nearly overflowing bucket of emotions that you carry inside your body. And when one little drop of emotion throughout the day gets added to the bucket, it spills over. And then your emotions essentially affect you, and it's kind of out of your control because it's happening. That overflow, that overspill of emotions is happening. And sometimes there's nothing we can do to stop it. It's just tears or reactivity or anger or something that's overwhelming happens emotionally, because those emotions just spill over onto the people and the situations and our life in the moment. So what can you do to get your emotions out of your body? There's a few things you can do. One is to, on your own, develop a practice of potentially every day or once a week or a couple times a month. The frequency really depends on how overwhelmed with emotions, how stressed out, how at capacity you are. The more at capacity with your emotions you are, the more often you need to take time when it's not so disruptive to feel your feelings. Take time on your own in private to get your emotions out of your body. And you can do that with a simple practice of speaking your emotions out loud, or writing them down or typing them out in an online journal, with the intention of getting them out of your body. You are taking them out in the form of words, taking them out of your body. Sometimes doing that might elicit an emotional response, but that's okay. That's part of the release. It's temporary. And what you can do to recover faster is move your body. Don't resist the emotions coming out, and move your body in some way. There's a lot of different things you can do to move your body that are well within your level of comfort and or ability. It doesn't have to be a full-blown taking up running and going for a jog or some other big exercise. Movement can be small. It can be as small as breathing intentionally, breathing as deeply as you can comfortably, and maybe rocking your body with each inhale and exhale. You might find that swaying back and forth feels more comforting and calming. Do that with the breathing, of course. You can do this while you're seated. You can do it on a balance ball. You can do it lying down. And give yourself an opportunity to release some of those emotions that you carry inside you every day. And doing that will start to grow your capacity so that Little things do not cause you to spill over with emotions, with tears, with reactivity, with anger, with whatever it is that you experience, probably on a repetitive cycle emotionally. This is just one way. There are a lot of new ways that you can learn and practice to get emotions out of your body, to help process emotions, old emotions you've been carrying for a long time, and any new emotions. And you can do it throughout the day. You can set aside time, like I said, once a day when it's convenient for you, or once a week, or once a month. How often is entirely up to you, but I do want you to know that if you struggle to practice this, or you find that it's just too uncomfortable and overwhelming and it doesn't work, that's likely a sign that you need some support to help you find a way to process and deal with emotions more comfortably and update your emotional coping strategies, because we learn how to cope with our emotions often through dismissal, avoidance, repression, distraction, possibly some other ways in our childhood when we are coping and or surviving. And those strategies are often not effective for us anymore. They're not working for us anymore in adulthood, and we do need to update them. It's a really powerful way to take back control over your emotions in a healthy way, and to lessen the stress of internalized stress that emotions can cause us, especially when they are compounded, when they are held inside of us. Emotions are energy in motion. When we stifle their motion, when we stuff them down, when we try to hold them back, they get stuck. And we need to help them move again. We need to help them move through us so they don't stay in us. If you want to learn more about this, if you want to set up time to work together, to strategize about how you can best process emotions and create some new ways of dealing with them that are much more comfortable, that support your health on all levels, the link to do that is in the description of this video or in my bio, and I look forward to talking with you soon. In case you haven't seen other videos or you're not familiar with my work, I'm a self-healing coach. I just forgot what I was saying. I'm a self-healing coach and a self-care expert. My name is Michelle Clenard, and I'm here to help.